Hi everyone, it's Nikki here again. Okay, so I just wanted to show you today around our Picknix collection. Picknix is a digital CD that we produced at Polkadoodles, and this has been probably one of our biggest selling CDs over the last 5 years. And I think really it's because it's an all-encompassing digital collection, but very much aimed at hybrid crafting. So within Picknix you actually have three different sections here. I'm going to actually go into the Welcome Home first of all. So we go into the collections and we have our great Picknix pantry, and in these little jars are all the things that you're actually going to get in here. So just to run you through these, we have plain frostings. Frostings basically are all your digistamps. We've got an alphabet and numbers, we have backing papers, we have embellishments, sentiments, we've got digital brushes on here. So if you are a Serif craft artist or scrapbook artist user or a Photoshop user, you have digital brushes that you can use in either of those programs. We have candy wraps, which is frames and borders. We've got some word art. We have yummy slices, which are basically cutting files for using with your Cameo Silhouette machine or the Craft Robo. So if we just have a look at some of the things, so this is a paper store. So remember, this is just one collection. So we've got these fabulous papers in here, and these are so pretty. It's one of my favourite collections we've done. So all you need to do is just select the paper that you actually want to print, and it'll open up in your default Windows browser, or default Windows print browser I should say. So as you can see, these are really distressed, very scrapbook led, this collection, and I really wanted to do that on purpose because a lot of people who don't know Polkadoodles kind of like associates CD crafting kind of with boring, old-fashioned kind of images and collections, and that's so not what we're about. We're very much at the sort of forefront of bringing you the latest trends and what we're kind of wanting to do with our card making, but in a digital format. So just have a quick look at the frostings. So the digistamps, we can go through and click next. So remember, that's just one section. Up here at the top there's an export folder. If you actually click on that, it will take you straight into the Windows folder where you can then actually select all the images and then copy and paste them out into Serif to make a digikit, because basically that's how you need to use this with Serif. So if you want to go back to the menu, just click back to the pantry and it'll go back. We've got the alphabet. Again, if we click on the export folder, it'll bring you up in Windows Explorer, and then you can literally just go through here and you can select them, copy, and then actually just drag them into Serif to create your digikit. That's all you need to do. Sweet Sugar Sparkles, again, these are embellishments, so you've got extra elements, you've got some photo real elements in here, but the core elements in all the collections will still all be hand drawn. Most of it is, all of this is from me, all the hand drawn elements. We've actually got the some sentiments in there. Just looking at the digi brushes, you can actually export these as PNGs, which is what you need for Serif, or the .abr brushes are actually your Photoshop ones. Okay, so we've got frames and borders. This is just a really quick little overview. We've got some of the word art, we've got journaling cards in here. The slices, again, you've got PNGs which you can take out. So these, although these are actually for the cutting files, because you've got PNGs, you can use these as images as well. And then you've got SVG and DXF files for your Craft Robo and for Cameo and any of your other cutting systems that take those type of files. So that's just one section. So then we've got all sewn up. And again, if I take you into the papers in here, so again, these are quite vintagey, very sort of distressed, and you know, just really lovely papers. I turn to these time and time again, and the quality of these is a 12 by 12 paper. I actually print these out on A3 and cut them down to 12 by 12, or just slightly smaller, because obviously an A3 is slightly smaller, and I swear you would pay 89 to 70, 80 pence, whatever the normal price is for a scrapbook paper on these, because they just have that feel to them. So that's papers. Again, just give you a quick overview of some of the embellies. So this is all about vintage and sewing. Nuts about Basil, I've got to just explain what that actually is. Basil have a matchmaker system, which is where you can actually colour coordinate your Basil cardstock to a lot of the top brands that are out there, like Heidi Swap or Prima. And basically what we've done is we actually go into the Basil archives and actually select the Basil colours that we think are going to match. Now, because this is a digital collection, we can't actually do it 100%, but we do it as accurately as we possibly can. And I know that because I'm a bit of a Basil geek, really, I know a lot of these colours are actually going to blend anyway. So they're my personal colour choices of what's going to match. And then thirdly, if we go into Heavenly Garden, again, go into here. These are some beautiful papers in here. This one is one of my favourites. This is a doily, and you can see, you know, the quality here is phenomenal. If you took this to a printer and said you wanted to make a paper kit with it, and actually produce, say for instance, a Studio Calico paper kit, this is the quality that they would actually be producing those papers at. So what that means is there's no loss loss of integrity on any of these files. So if you actually do have an A3 printer and you want to go bigger, you can do, and you will still get this amazing quality. So some of these are quite craft orientated. You've got a really great picture, just ignore that, just an error message coming up there. You know, the quality of these is phenomenal. You've got texture in these. That one actually looks like a proper piece of fabric when you print it out. It's unbelievable. And they took quite a long time to actually design some of these. They're all hand designed and unique. You know, you're not going to find these online anywhere. If we just look at some of the embellies that go in here, so you know, you've got a really good mixture of different things to use. Some of the sentiments are fantastic. I'm a real font geek. I hate sentiments that are in naff fonts, so you know, you will find that they're all in really lovely pretty fonts. Again, you've got brushes, you've got your word art in here, so there is loads and loads in here, and it is a really good go-to collection. And for those of you out there that are maybe from outside of the UK, in Europe and in the States, you know, you guys so don't get what CD crafting is about. Although you all download digi images all the time, I know you do, and I know you download scrap kits, and basically this is exactly like downloading a scrap kit, except that we give you so much more on a CD than you will ever get in a download kit, for much less money. And so it's amazing value for money using CDs. Here in the UK, it's a huge thing. It's happened over the last sort of 4 or 5 years. And Polkadoodles really were at the forefront of bringing that kind of up to date, because in the past it was very old fashioned, and as a company that's so not what we're about. We're very much about trying to be on the edge of what's happening and all the latest trends, and that's what we try and bring you, and try and make sure that we're bringing you things that you can use in your everyday craft, but without taking the crafting element out. So it's not, you know, we're not giving you a paper kit where everything is die cut, where you actually get card blanks that all you have to do is pop them out and fold them. And that's great, some people want that, but as a company, we feel that, you know, we want to actually supply you with imagery that you can use every day in your crafting, but can get real enjoyment out of, and that inspires you to actually make beautiful products. We actually, every CD we produce actually has an online gallery, so you just click the button and it'll take you to all the online inspiration, which is stored on our website. That's just gone to the wrong link there for some reason. But this is basically our website here, and you can go in and actually, let's find it. Bear with me a second, let me just find it for you. Where's the right thing? CDs, Inspiration Gallery. Sorry, normally it goes right to the correct link, but for some reason it hasn't done. Oh, where are we? Oh, why can you never find it when you want to? But you can see in here we've got all of our different CDs in here. I suspect it's in a different section. Let me just click in this one for instance, but basically in here you've got loads of different card projects that you can actually go in and view, and there is one on there for the Studio 12. So I hope that's given you a little insight into what Picknix 1 is all about, and we do have a Picknix 2 collection, and this collection or this series is something that will be ongoing, and there will be a Picknix 3 coming to you very shortly. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.